All right, so we're practicing with him. Cool. Now you can see everything. Awesome. I don't know what happened. Technology's weird. Anyway, you practice with Kyle for about an hour. It's exhausting. By the end, you're sweaty and a little sore, but you feel good. You promise him you'll come back all this month and keep him company. Oh, will we? I'm much better. I don't want to forget any of these. So much happened in the last month since the monster attacked during Glow. The idea of this planet as peaceful utopia has been shattered. The security squads are training new members and keeping close watch to the gates now. They're reinforcing the walls and even installing a robotic turrets. In class, you have drills on what to do if the colony is attacked again. It's in all the excitement you forgot today was your birthday. Oh shit! Hello. Your parents haven't forgotten. They wake you earlier with enthusiasm, shouts of surprise. A Vitraminan year is only a little longer than a year on Earth, so you've taken up its calendar for birthdays. Yours is in the second month of quiet. Oh, okay. Spark snow drifts slowly past your porthole window as you snuggle with your dad. Your mom climbs up too and sits on the edge of your bed. Oh, cool! Your dad pulls a bowl of fruit from behind his back and with a flourish like magic trick, and at least you think it's fruit. What are those? Bomber's fruit. Ooh, okay. I love that no matter what, they give credit to everyone who makes these things. Bomber fruit, your dad grins. The foragers have been picking these just outside of the walls. They might look funny, but they're tasty. Try one. You take a cautious bite. The pulp is soft and tastes a bit like lemon, only more blue. I bet you can't wait to join the surveyors out there, your dad says wistfully. Who knows what else fruit we'll find? Debbie is not allowed outside the gates yet, your mom interrupts, her voice sharp. It is too dangerous for kids. Well, I know, but eventually, your dad says, but your mom cuts him off again. But not now. Your mom replies, not since the attack, not with everything we know is out there. I want to be like a teenage bastard and be like, you knew about these bitches, didn't you? But I'm gonna keep it lighthearted and be like, the attack was scary. Huh. So I could either be rebellious or be here. Interesting. So the more I'm like not okay. I'm understanding a little bit of what's happening. Yeah, because like the more I'm like loyal to the colony, the less I'm amped to rebel against it. Okay, but I feel like that's gonna change as I get older, but we'll see. We'll see. Your dad hugs you close. Oh, don't worry, Tomato Head says warmly. We'll keep you safe. Better. Your mom reaches over and pats your leg awkwardly. I know it's scary, but if you do as you're told during emergency drills, you'll be okay. Nothing is going to hurt you kids while we're around. No one's gonna harm you. Not while I'm around. Oh, it just says the name of these people. Okay, cool. In case you forget your parents' names, your dad's name is Geranium, and your mom's name is Fululu. You'd like to believe them, but you've seen the colony fall in your dreams. How long would it be until those visions become real? Even still, your mom says, it's clear that everyone should know how to defend themselves if it happens again. To be clear, this includes knowing when to run away, your dad asks. Security Chief Rhett offering self-defense lessons at the Garrison, even for kids. If you're interested, you should drop by in some time. Hell yeah! Let's do it. Ooh, why is mom angry? Your mom gives you a stern look, and I know your friend Dis has been sneaking around the walls. Outside the walls, she says grimly. If I catch you doing that, I'm going to put a chip in your ear. You laugh. What a joke, but your mom doesn't laugh. I don't want to be like a total rebellionist. I'm only like 11, and I'm trying to remember if I had an age, what I was like when I was like a wee younger goddess. And I don't remember us being that rebellious. I don't remember me being that rebellious. So, it's probably not that dangerous. Not that you ever would do that, but if other kids are out there, how bad could it be? The argument doesn't win you any favors with your mother. Huh. Oh well. Well, I'm not as depressed anymore. Oh, I think I was playing with my controller last time. So, I mean, I don't really need it. I can use my mouse. I don't see a reason why I would need uh my controller, but whatever. Diff is sitting in the grass near the big gates that led to the jungle. He's just staring out into the nothingness and picking absent-mindedly at the weeds. He pretends not to notice your approach. Um, maybe I could sit down with him? Let's start slow. He sits uncomfortably as you sit, but doesn't say anything. You both just hang out saying and doing nothing. You stare at the big gates. The grasses of the colony is trimmed short by garden bots, but out there is wild and as high as your waist. Head supervisor 𝚏𝚘𝚕𝚘𝚘 is prepping his equipment for an outing. He's bringing a lot. Maybe he's going out to stay for night. Okay. Oh, hey, it's mom. It's not mom. You're starting to wonder if this would ever acknowledge you when he says, I've got to go. As he starts down the hill, he pauses and says, This is a good spot. I'll probably come back here tomorrow. Well, at least he doesn't hate us. At least he acknowledged our presence a little. I don't know how well we're doing with him. Oh, we got 13. Okay, so we're not doing terrible with him, but we're making some kind of progress. I want to be more friends with these two, so I'm probably gonna hang out with these two in a second. Uh, there's something really happening. I need more toughness, which my toughness is at 18, so I'm close. I can't give her anything. I can't study with her because my reasoning is at 12. My perception, ability to find things and sneak past things. How do I increase my perception? Because I feel like that's going to be really important later. So, who do I go? I actually want to do that thing they were talking about when they were like, oh, you can go and, ooh, found something cool. Who do I go and train? Defense classes sound fucking dope. In here, I do not want to shovel dirt. Thanks. Is it in here? Nope. Maybe it's in here. No, I could study in here, which I don't want to do. Okay, so I'm assuming maybe it's here then. Yes, let's do some defense training. Let's get some strong so we can get 2 combat, one animal, one friendship with anemone, and 15 stress. But whatever, it's different. You attend your first session of Security Chief Rhett's self-defense classes. In a small class, mostly security guard officers and other adults, you and Anemone are the only kids. He gives you a wink and a cheesy thumbs up as you listen to Rhett rant about how everyone in this colony needs to learn self-defense. Whoa. I was not expecting it to be a big black man. You could be walking along. Didn't it say she? I apologize. I assumed you were a woman. I did not know this was gonna be a man. Okay. All right. My bad. You could be walking along thinking you're safe within these walls, and a flying animal could sweep out you at the sky. Then what would you do? Okay, having a little misfortune kind of situation here. Rhett chops the air with his hands. I'll tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna chop that beast right in the throat. Yeah! He points at the assembled class, but only if you learn what I'm going to teach you. And the only way to learn is by doing. Who wants to volunteer for a demonstration? Uh, cool, I'll do it. The security chief doesn't scare you, or so you pretend so. Rhett is the biggest adult you know, and so intense. He's so intense. Step forward, and Rhett nods as he crouches down. Okay, he says, I'm a minotaur. I'm minticore. I'm a minticore. Or manticore. Sure. Walking you through the forest. What do you do? I being stalked. So I kick it in the face. No? You try to kick Rect in the face as he approaches you, and he easily grabs you by the fruit. By the foot, and you flips you into the mat. Wrong, you use your brain, Nebby. The first thing you do is call for help and then you run. Well, fuck. I second guessed it and I thought I was supposed to fight it, but okay. Whatever. Rhett grabs your forearm and hauls you off to the ground. Only engage the enemy when there is no other alternative. No one walks away from a fight without getting hurt. So the first rule of self-defense is not to put yourself in a situation where you need to fight. Anemone still thinks you're cool for acting tough. She gives you another thumbs up. Well, at least someone thinks I'm cool. Once you learn the substitutional awarenesses, we will move on to hand-to-hand self-defense, drawing on a variety of martial arts. Only when I'm confident that you are ready will we advance to weapons. Aw, man. There aren't that many weapons in the colony, mostly stun gloves, batons, with a few plaza rifles? Plaza rifles. I think there's like plasma. You hope you don't have to use them, but it'll be good to know. Work! Right. As you get older, challenges can have conditions. This challenge suits social, mental, and physical, determines what conditions can appear and which decks will work best. Try to collect social, yellow cards if you want to win battles for social skills. Empathy, persuasion, creativity, and bravery. Okay, so I need to make 15. This one. 5 already. 12. 14. Hey, I'm smart. Let's go. So I was trapped in my room, Anemone says, telling you all about the bug she saw in her quarters. Its wings were as big as my head, and it had feelers like, whoa! It was bouncing all over the place, like boing, boing, boing. She gestures excitingly, swinging her arms over her head. The bugs here are so big, and they're everywhere! And I was gonna give it to Tang, she says. She loves gross bug stuff, but she said I should let it go because if it stung me, I might have weird mutant powers. I mean, other than the one I already have. And I wanted to see if I could get more weird mutant powers. So I started jumping around off higher and higher things until I was jumping off the back of a ship and I got in so much trouble, but it wasn't even that high. She stops in her tracks. Hold on, she says, stop stooping. I think they meant this stooping to rub irritably at her knees for probably the 100th time in the past 5 minutes. Ugh, I'm gonna die. I busted up my knees and it's so itchy when my scales grow in. Annie, don't pick at it. Chief Stewart, it's antecedent. I don't know how to say that. We're gonna say Stewart Ant. Do not call her Spider Kid. She's not Spider Kid. She wants to have what is it? Scales. So spiders don't have scales. But unless you want us to be like a fish. Do you want to be a fish? Look, fine. Dragon Kid. That too. That's better. I believe Dragon Kid's better. Chief Steward Ant voices rings out across the Grayson yard. Pleasant but firm. It instantly transports you back to the beginning of the ship Crouch, tugging on her skirts and calling her auntie. Anemone jumps and stands up straight, her hands flying to her sides. But mom, your mom is beautiful, by the way. Anemone wise, digging her fingers into her knees as Auntie Seated approaches you both. It's so scratchatistically itchy. I know, lovely. Auntie Seated soothes her, patting down her righteous red hair. But the more you pick at it, the thicker your scales are going to grow in. Is she actually a dragon? Anemone tucks her hand under her armpit to keep from scratching. What if I want to have cool scales? She pouts. Her mom is very pretty. Auntie Senate smiles indulgently. At the rate that you're going, I'm sure you'll be covered in them before you know it. No need to rush. Anemone's skin is dotted with patches of protective blue-green scales that grow in whenever she gets a cut or scrape. She rubs this patch on her jaw indigently, the one she got when she ran headfirst into food, the food synthesizer back on the ship. His argument. Aunt Seti opens her satchel and pulls out a bundle of clothes. The queue for the nanoprinter is over a week old, so I patched your pants with scraps from your brother's clothing. Please try not to put any more holes in them or yourself, okay? She hands the clothes to Anemone and kisses her on her forehead. Anemone sticks out her tongue and gags. Anemone evaluates the clothing as her mom walks away. Galactic. Oh, galactic! I'm sorry, I've got cold and I wanted to yawn in the middle of that. Galactic! She breathes as she runs her fingers over the old collared patches. Then, right in the middle of the yard, she unashamedly squirms out of her pants and pulls on the new ones. Just in the middle of everybody. Well, I feel like a fighter jet from the hollows, she exclaims, showing off her new pants. Like when they stencil your kill count on your pants. Or like a really cool scar. Anemone grins. Yeah, you get it. My parents are scarred just like me. Somehow, I get you, Anemone. I get you so. Uh, which one's gonna give me perception? None of these. This man still looks super depressed, but I get it. His kid is dead. Okay. Oh, wait. Will that give me perception? Will that give me perception? Yes, it will. We need more perception in our lives. We need more of this. So go do this. You show up delivering teapot bright and early as most of the colony is still yawning and pawning around their morning cup of nip tea. Sec is there with a large stick of thin white rectangles. Is that paper? Have they never seen paper? Neat, so nostalgic. What just happened? I guess that makes me loyalty. I get more loyalty because I said paper was nostalgic. Uh I don't know how to be more rebellious. It just never will happen. I'm just not a rebellious spirit, apparently. Yes. Governor, 𝚏𝚑𝚘𝚗 is quite sentimental when it comes to these things. She even signed each notice by hand. I myself have traded in my hollow palm, that was for a pen. You're to deliver a stack of these reports to every council member in the colony. Teak asks you not to read them, but it says it's just boring adult stuff you wouldn't understand. Anyway. You clutch the papers close to your chest. First stop is engineering. Paper? Thought their instant exaggerated. The governor's sending messages by paper now? Is it a joke? Tell me this is a joke. You shuffle your feet nervously. Seek seems so serious to you. She skims the first page, muttering to herself, and then there's a sensitive information is in here. All of this superficialist, technophobic, sentimental foolishness. You back quietly. Next up, the cafeteria. Antecedent takes takes the notice carefully with both hands. Paper! What a strange idea! And oh look! Governor Etiquette has even signed it. What marvelous handwriting she has. I wonder what I'm supposed to do with this once I'm finished reading it, she thinks out loud. Throw it in the 𝚃𝚕𝚘𝚕𝚘𝚘𝚗. It seems far too precious for that. Will I need to get a filing cabinet in here? I wonder, I suppose I can recycle it for the craft time. Next up is the Editions office. Conan meets you outside. He is struggling under the swifted weight of an enormous crate. It appears that whatever is inside wants out. Sorry, Nevi, could you just put them down on the bench? I'll take them inside in a minute. Another surveyor outhears and laughs. The governor's sending paper memos now. Is she really that old? What's next? Toilet paper? Like they're like bidets are like the most common thing here that they don't even use toilet paper. Interesting. The moment you put the documents down, a gust of wind picks them back up and they're flying everywhere. You snatch for them, but accidentally drop them for the rest of the stack that you are holding. Scramble to pick them all up, or this is pointless. I'm gonna go pick them all up because I'm more of a careful person. Doing paperwork. You shove the plate. Man, if I had more intelligence, if I had more organization skills, I would be able to sneak a peek at them. You shove the papers back together half-heartedly, embarrassed at your clumsy. Well, it's not like I can sneak a peek, so fuck it. I'm not loyal because I want to be. I'm loyal because I have no choice. It brings me less stress to not worry about the shit happening. You dutifully deliver the remaining reports to Chief Rhett and your mom, who both seem confused that they aren't sent via HoloNet. You're a good girl and a good delivery person. You feel proud and important for delivering all the messages just like you were told. Forgive me for wanting to, like, fuck if I know, be a good person. Uh, I can't move this? Okay. Here. Nope. That's not good there. Nope. Fuck. Hmm. Hmm. There we go. I was like, I just need to redo my hand. Okay, cool. Early pollen. Okay, so you're not telling me anything here. Nothing, anything I would need to know. Oh, our dad wants to talk to us. What's up, Dad? You meet your dad adjusting a water bot in your mom's flower garden. He's having a sneezy fit and his eyes are running red. You know, allergies suck. You're alarmed. You've never seen him look sick before. People were hardly ever ill in the stratospheric, except sometimes when the zero G rooms would be made them queasy. Not to worry, my little beanstalk, he says nasally. I'll be fine. It's just some pollen is making my head a little stuffy. He wipes his nose with a handkerchief and looks around. Everywhere you turn, the air is soupy and tingy with the pink from all the floating pollen. On Earth, your dad tells you, we used to call this hay fever. Even though it has nothing to do with hay, your mom cuts in, carrying in a large bouquet of flowers. The native flowers seem to be in full bloom this year. She's buried her nose deep in them, and they smell fantastic. Her dad smells kindly and agrees that they sure are beautiful. Then he blows his nose loudly. I'm gonna sniff the flowers. They do smell good, and they look harmless. Your dad looks so sad, but maybe just the allergies. Hey, Nebby, I know that the last few weeks have been very hard on you. This might be a good time to relax and stick around in the quarters wing. Good. I'm not as depressed. It could be worse. Oh, I love that he says one of my mom's boyfriends. I love that she has multiple. We stand for that. I can even already do child's pose and downward dog. This one is my favorite though. Look at him learning yoga. Fucking love it. Have hobbies, bitch. What about you, Dis? How's things going with you? And you hate it here. Got it. I understand. And you're good at running right now. Oh, wow. I love how she's like, we're not even friends. Well, fuck you too, ho. Like, damn. Forgive me for trying to be friendly with people, but fuck you. Just for that. I don't even want to be close to you. I don't even want to go to school. But I'm gonna because I want to learn stuff. Okay, so what do I want to learn more? I want to increase my reasoning because I feel like my reasoning is pretty low. But then so is my biology. My biology is really low. Okay. My persuasion is terribly low. Um, what do you think? What do you think? Okay, let's start with what's really low for me. I think we'll do humanities. There's some of an emergency in the engineering that requires house attention, so today's class will be taught by the ship's artificial intelligence, Crugents. Good morning, Crugents chirps. Today we're going to talk about the formation of the 𝚏𝚘𝚕𝚘𝚠 group and our decision to leave Earth. It's a very interesting topic, and we think you're ready to hear about it. Let's dig in. You know how it started. Economic and environmental instability coupled with deeply intrinsic hatreds had thrown Earth into chaos. And you know how it ended. Into that chaos, your parents formed the 𝚏𝚘𝚕𝚘𝚠 group with the plan to leave Earth. 20 years later, they and their star-born children you slid through a wormhole and ended up here on a planet you call 𝚏𝚘𝚕𝚘𝚘𝚠. But there's so much you don't know. Prudence pulls up a hollow projectic of an unamusing human with a firm maternal glaze. This is the plantigonic ascendance Wang Rothema Skimid, he says, the spiritual leader of the 𝚏𝚘𝚕𝚘𝚘 movement. All this words. I'm gonna call it Bill because that's a big ass name. They're what people they were what people called a speculative fiction writer. The 𝚏𝚘𝚕𝚘 Project provided that their writing through speculative was far from fiction. That's one long ass name. Here's a person. That's one fucking long ass name. What is this? Oh. Wait, a science fiction author. Yes, Prudence tells you. Their best-selling novel, Life Beyond the Einstein-Rosen Bridge, told the story of a fictional utopia on the other side of the real world, on a real-life anomaly at the edge of the solar system. Scientists have been investigating the wormhole for years, but it took a poet to imagine we could travel through it. Bill is what we're going to say. Writing centered around the idea of humanity building a technological utopia on another world. Translated to a human 100 languages, this was a compelling idea to people at the time, so fans started connecting in virtual space. Far from just the book club, these people bonded over mutual aid amid the increasing unrest in their own countries. They were committed to Bill's idea of a future where everyone is treated equally without prejudice. But they realized it couldn't be done online, Prudence tells you. Through committed social justice, the group saw impossibilities of forming a truly egalitarian society while also recognizing with their own implicit biases and their diverse contexts of their real lives. They realized that this was a work of generations and that solutions must look to the future as Bill did. So they got together. The image of the image of a squat concrete building with a rooftop garden replaces Bill's. Around the edges of the classroom, the hollow projector gives the impressions of towering walls toppering with razor wire. The first 𝚏𝚘𝚕𝚘𝚘 colony, Prudence tells you. 400 people volunteered to sacrifice their own cultural beliefs to walk through these doors, agreeing to come up with a new way of life that would be taught to their children. Babies were conceived from eggs and sperm donors chosen by lottery and raised communally like you as the second generation of the 𝚏𝚘𝚕𝚘 group. Those babies were your parents. Wait, was it some kind of cult? Okay, so from my understanding, all right, so shit was happening on Earth, and they were just like, everything divides us. Everything, every religion, every cultural difference, everything divided us. So we're gonna fucking scrap all that. And we're gonna scrap all of it. Not just yours. We're not gonna follow yours. We're not gonna follow anything. We're gonna scrap all that bullshit. And then we're going to just like communally come up with something different. And then we're gonna create like test tube babies, right? Yes, yes. Yeah, they're gonna sacrifice everything and create a different way of life and then create test tube babies. And those test tube babies are gonna then create their own babies and create a whole different system. Cool. So wait, is it some kind of cult? Like, what the fuck? Yes. Everywhere. Cults are here. Cults are there. Cults. It's always cults. It's always a fucking cult. Why is every indie game I'm tied to a fucking cult. Anyway. Yes, Cruges tells you cheerfully. The 𝚏𝚘𝚕𝚘𝚠 group was widely considered to be a non-religious cult. Memberships was outlawed in some countries. Bill was later assassinated for their connection to the group, and the ensuing violence affected many lives. You think your mother and her prosthetic leg and how she rarely talked about her life on Earth. Okay, so it was a cult, and everybody in the other countries were like, this cult is weird and scary, and outlawed it, and then decided that this was dangerous and tried and killed the main leader. It's always the leader doesn't make it. If you haven't realized it, the leader of most cults get out alive. They usually don't survive. Okay. The hollow projections now show the compounds under siege. As more colonies were founded, word got out about the 𝚏𝚘𝚕𝚘𝚠 group's social experiments. Crugens continues. Assimilations was an unpopular ideology at the time because it was used to commit terrible genocides on Earth. This combined with panic that the 𝚏𝚘𝚕𝚘𝚠 group was destroying the family unit or raising an army of genetic tech super soldiers brought the colony under attack from all sides. Everyone fears what they don't understand. But cultural assimilation is horrible. Yes. And leaving behind the I'm 11. Why am I learning about the terrible, terrible decisions that led to my parents making stupid? What? And leaving behind inherited traditions, rules, and resentments, the hope is that humanity may be wiped clean of centuries of intergenerational trauma. Why every cult thinks this way? They all think that if you just forget everything else and just blindly follow this new way of life, then everything will be fine, except accepting the fact that what they're doing is literally no different than what they're trying to get rid of. Ay, Dios mío. It's like, what the actual hell? Like, okay, so you think that by doing so, this is going to fix things? Oh, I'm sorry. I forget that this is not exactly going to fix things, but this is exactly what's happened. Okay. All right. Even the first generation of 𝚏𝚘𝚕𝚘𝚠's group wasn't certain it was possible. You're the beginning of the new beginning. Who knows what you'll be capable of? You get the feeling you're not going to get a nuanced answer from the ship's AI. The image of burning compound is replaced with the 𝚏𝚘𝚕𝚘𝚠 on a launching pad. Luckily, the next phase of the 𝚏𝚘𝚕𝚘 project was ready to launch. 100 colonists was selected to leave Earth on a colony ship to seed a far-flung corner of the universe with the new human culture. She smiles. The ultimate goal of the 𝚏𝚘𝚕𝚘 group was you, children, she says. A generation raised completely unburdened by troubles that plagued Earth. Isn't that lovely? Wait. Hold on. Hold on. I don't really care how they built the ship. So nobody on Earth was like us. No, you were born of very different children. What was Earth like when we left? Oh, it was, you get to you know all these answers anyway. Terrible. Prudence shows you some dire demographic. The institutions that had given the people illusion of safety were torn down, and wars were rampant, both resource-based and ideology. Large parts of the earth were rendered inhabitable by climate change, pollution, and nuclear war, especially the critical food-growing regions of the world. The 𝚏𝚘𝚕𝚘𝚜 group were the only ones trying to escape Earth, but as far as we know, we're the only success. Hey, I guess, how did you build a ship? Oh, you only get two questions, I guess. Habitable voyages were a hobby for the ultra rich in the earliest century, so there were several relics to be found in museums. Cruises replies the difficulty was not in acquiring a ship, but making it space-worthy and in logistics of the launch itself. The group crowdsourced enough funding to purchase the repair of the ships. Prudence smiles. As for logistics, well, you're speaking to the solution right now. I was acquired by the connected group members along with the genetic tech that created you and your parents. The Stratostophic was the first manned vessel to navigate the wormhole to the edge of the solar system. Given the state of Earth was in when it was left, it may have been the last. So nobody on Earth is like us? The 𝚏𝚘𝚕𝚘𝚜 group has been unique culture, Prudence replies, but it's formed with the combination of many heritages from Earth. Even the language you speak, Esperanto, was invented to bring people together. And don't worry, Prudence explains, you brought your best heritage with you. You're humans. So, let's unpack. We are the children of children formed, well, that was created by a cult that basically tried to rid. Okay, we are the children of test tube children who were made by a cult's big decision, or at least big model of why can't we all just get along? Okay, crazy. So much information. Your head is stuffed with ideas it might burst. Professor Howell and your parents never mentioned this stuff before. They waited to tell you because they wanted you to grow up without feeling different based on your genetic makeup or family history. Uh-huh. It's hard to imagine having a different culture than your neighbors. You wonder what it's like. Everyone celebrating different holidays, eating different foods, speaking different languages. Are you missing out? Are you better without it? Like their original colonists believed? It's hard to believe. It's hard to say as the decision was made for you long before you were born. All you can do is be the best Nebby you could be. So they decided everyone's going to celebrate the same things, same stuff, but not the same. Okay, I'm talking too fast. They decided to scrap everything that we know as of today and create different shit. Everybody's going to celebrate this different shit. Everyone's going to denounce every single culture. There's no more like Christianity, Judaism, and stuff. There's no more of that. We're all going to be one collective thing. One collective. It's like so we all crafted a whole new thing to study. How does that help? How does that help? It's still a different religion. It's like if you all formed under the one, if you all decided to become Christian, it's still one thing. I'm not understanding. Okay. I'm not understanding cult logic. I'm really not. So you want to get rid of like other cultures or whatever and other religions because they all have different rules that somewhat divide us. Fine, cool. But then by doing so, you're also creating like another religion that basically still has rules and guidelines and other shit. But it's this I don't know. I don't understand how this is supposed to make sense. I don't know. I'm trying to make this make sense. This doesn't make any sense to me. What's up, Miss? I'm not friends with you. Kenyon is watching construction crew building a scaffolding from the new engineering pavilion. They're using mushwood, which is so light that one person can easily lift a 10-meter long pole and stack it into one place. She points towards them. Human beings are so great, don't you think? Before we landed, this was all just dirt and jungle. Now it's civilization. I've been learning about the adaptability in the writing and biology class. The book says that it's what sets us apart from the animals. Like, we don't need fur because we can make warm clothes. And if it's too hot, we can make air conditioning ourselves. Maybe the animals have neat adaptations? Have you ever thought that maybe animals themselves can come up with stuff? Tangent rolls her eyes at you. Maybe, but even if they do, I haven't seen a sign of intelligent life here. It's just those dumb exofauna. I want to be friends with you, but that's stupid to think that animals aren't smart. Like, it's incredibly stupid to think that animals aren't intelligent just because you haven't seen them. Like, yeah, some animals here are smart and friendly. Thing looks skeptical. They're still animals, Nebby. Maybe they're just pretending to be nice so that you can feed them. You're lucky if it doesn't eat you. She folds her arms. Thorpe's moth look cute, but one can eat through a bag of rice in less than 30 minutes. Even an herbivore can be dangerous here. It doesn't have to want to eat you to be able to hurt you. You're the type of person that thinks that cats will destroy and eat you, and then dogs will be just as fine, not knowing that any animal will eat you if it's hungry enough. Together, he watched the foreman put the blueprints from the scaffolding onto the floating screen of her holopalm, and it raises to the scaffolding to check their progress. I like to see an alien do that, Tang says primly. Humans look defenseless and weak, but we're the strongest species in the galaxy. Not true. We just have a I mean, there are some that really have terrible brains. Who else can literally bend reality to their will? Not a stupid alien, that's for sure. I hope you get killed next because you're too prideful of yourself. She puts one finger to her chin. I'm living proof that humanity is greater than our biology. All of us are, really, with our genetic enhancements. We're the next step in humanity's evolution from great ape to galactic superspecies. Never talk to me again. Hey, buddy. Yoga right now. No one else is talking to me. I don't like talking to you. You and Mars could be best friends because you're both bitches. To be completely honest. Well, I didn't mean to come here. I wonder what will happen if you can give gifts to these people. Like, will it be better? Like, will you get better friends to give gifts to people? Give me 2 seconds, everybody. Sorry there, I had to blow my nose. Oopsie. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. I think I studied enough. Let's go shovel something. You're pulling weeds from the garden beds when you see Carl scurry past you. Moving with the purpose, he doesn't even stop to say hello before he disappears into the barn. Follow him. You slip into the barn behind Cal. He is so absorbed in whatever this broken storage box that he doesn't even hear you. You can do it, he whispers. Go on. Go, go, go. You creep forward, but the barn door creaks behind you and Cal jumps. Nebby, he says, moving between the box. What do you need? What's in the box? Cal clenches his fist. Nothing. It's nothing. Whatever Cal is going to say next is interrupted by a chirping noise in the box. Cal gaps and whirls around, and you both rush forward to look. Inside the box is a pink caterpillar-like creature about the length of your arm, blinking up at you with his big, multi-faced eyes. Its mouth parts wave at you and makes a clicking, chirping sound. It's hatched, Cal said. Hey, little baby, welcome to the world. Oh. I feel like I don't either one seems kind of bitchy, but I'm like, what is it? Don't know. I looked it up on the Surveyor archives, but nothing found anything like it before. It's true, you have no idea what this creature is. You knew about this? Yeah, it showed up in one of our first shipments of mushwood, he says, rubbing its little nose. Yours curled up in its little cocoon. It looked like its dried up leaf, but warm. I didn't want to just throw it away in case whatever it wasn't still living, and no one was using this bustled up storage box, so oh, look at it! Oh! Oh my goodness, look at its little face! Oh my god, it's so fucking cute! Oh, love it. It touches one of the... Oh, I'm sorry. I misread it. Cal puts this small creature on his shoulder. It's Silky from... Oh my god, it does look like... Oh my god, it does look like Silky! So cute! What are you, little buddy? Cal asks. You look like a big old caterpillar, but cuter. The creature yawns, showing off its circular rows of tiny, even teeth. It nestles against Cal's neck as it scratches its under the chin. Maybe we'll call you a dilly pillar. He touches one of the 6 white-capped feet. Socks the dilly pillar. Oh, I hope nobody finds it. Same here, Cal says. Do you remember Mrs. Manners, the mouse we found on the stratospheric? The grown-ups wouldn't let us keep her, he frowns. I wonder what happened to her in the engineering. Maybe Tang knows. I have to hide her, Cal says, looking around. Think she'll be okay if we keep her in the broken storage box? This is why I like Cal. Cal is my favorite. I like Anemone. Anemone is my favorite so far. This is going to be the love of my life. I'm going to make him love me some way or some shape or somehow. I'm going to make this like me. And Mars and Tang can be miserable together. I don't give a shit about those two. He places socks gently into the box and closes the lid. Go back to sleep, little buggy wuggy. He groans. Sleep tight. Cal can be. If this doesn't work out, I will marry Cal, but it's fine. We will be a happy, happy family together. Hey! Cool. When finishing breakfast, it's common area when Marzipan struts in. Look at you eating cereal, she says, turning up her nose at you. I bet you don't even know what today is. It's your birthday! Happy birthday to you! So important to you! Yeah, so happy birthday? No, you dummy. She swatted at your shoulders. My birthday is in the first of the month of the wet seasons. You better remember that. Okay, great. I'm so glad because I don't have anything for you. Today, she announced to the room, is Valentine's Day. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Cult that decided to get rid of all the other ridiculous holidays and bullshit. Fuck, do we still have Valentine's Day? This and Cal wandered over to hear more. Great, the two people I literally just said I was trying to rizz up. What the fuck? Back on Earth, Marzipan explains, it was a day when everybody had to give their best friend a gift, especially sweets. And then you put the sweets under the pillow and makes you dream about who you're going to marry. What? That's not how that goes. Ooh. Okay. Let's read that over. Maybe I read that too fast. Back on Earth, Mars explains, it was a day when everybody had to give their best friend a gift, especially sweets. Not true. And then they put the sweets under your pillow. That's literally the tooth fairy whenever you lost a tooth. And it makes you dream about who you're going to marry. Could not imagine that happening. Because if that was to happen, I would have did that eons ago. And there was decorations of hearts and arrows and pigs. What holiday had pigs hanging up in the air? Pigs? We don't even have pigs here, Cow laughs. Before Mars can answer, Dort snap. Diz snorts. This is dumb. Marzipan just made it up to get free candy. He rolls his eyes and walks away. Well, glad that this doesn't seem to like it either. Uh, I want to be like, I think it's dumb too. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Nothing about it sounds fun. But to like stick it to her, I really want to be like, I really want to stick it to her and be like, damn, I know who my best friend's going to be, and it's not gonna be you, bitch. I think it's dumb too. What the fuck are you talking about? I really want to be like it's dumb, but at the same time, I also want to like increase it with. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What do y'all think? Should I just go for Cal and just like forget this, or like should I just immediately go? No, fuck it. I'm gonna go with Cal. Fuck it. That's who my best friend will be. Mars bats her eyes jokingly. Oh, really? Who could it be? She asks playfully. I'm gonna tell all the other kids about it, Mars says. So you go off and find your best friend and give them a gift. She points her finger at you. Make sure you do it by the end of the day or it doesn't count. And if too many people want to be my best friend, she adds, I'll have tryouts for the position. It's only fair. She dusted her hair over her shoulder and laughs. Oh, damn. So I can choose anybody? But I don't have anything. Yeah, we don't possess anything. I mean, I want it to be this, but like, it's like, okay, hold on. I'm gonna look around to see if I can find anything. But like, Cal needs, okay. If we're speaking realistically, like Cal would make more sense because he's been nicer to us, and this has been like a complete asshole, even though he's a child. I mean, they're all children. They're just this is your best friend, so it doesn't. Oh my god, this is so. Oh my goodness, this is so hard. Like, this is stressful. At least, let's see. Uh, does this lead to more conversation? Okay, so I can talk to him. Okay. I could be his best friend. Or I could just have a regular conversation with him. This is so ridiculous. It's like I want to be closer to him, but like, oh my god. That's like that I'll come back. He doesn't even notice I'm alive. He doesn't even know if I'm alive or not. It's so stressful. Oh my god. I hate it. It's like you want to be with this person, right? But like it's also like no sympathy. I have enough empathy. Like I do. But the problem is that I really, 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 really don't know how to like make this dude like me anymore. I feel like he just hates me. I'm like, the fuck does he hate me for? Oh my god. I don't know. I'm like struggling because like why does he hate me? uh I don't know. I'm trying to like make it make sense. But it's also like really hard because like I want things to work. I want things to work. I do. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm having like a bit of a problem right now. Like, mm, I don't know. Like, I feel like Cal is like more of my thing because he's such a sweetie. But like he loves animals. He's in touch with his emotions. He's peaceful. But he looks like he's also tough. Like he's giving me soft like Cal's giving me like in the future, he has that soft daddy kind of vibe. uh I'm like taking a break, but the reason why you don't hear the sounds because I'm like when I move away from it, you can't hear it. But like I tend to go after people who are like soft into themselves because something about me just like loves a depressive I want to like be around the person who doesn't want to be around people. I don't know. It's like I want to have two people at the same time. I don't know. I don't know. I'm weird like that. I need two people. I don't, okay. Realistically, as a person, I would want to be. Could I do this again? Does Valentine's Day comes up more than one? What if I want two people? Can't do this. It's like I want to do a competition of like who would I choose? God, I hate this. If I knew what they look like when okay, so I don't know what this or Cal looks like when they get older. Like I don't know what either of them look like, and it bugging me out because if Cal looks old, if Cal looks better when he gets older, ooh, if Cal looks better when he gets older, ooh, I uh, ooh my god. Oh my god. I don't know. 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 I'm trying to think. Hmm. 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 Okay. I think I'm gonna go with Cal being my best friend. I hate this about me. Oh wait, I can't either way. Oh wait, no. This is probably gonna go the way it goes. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If I can't choose Cal anyway, then I'm gonna go with this, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm actually just freaking out. It's so dumb. Cal is sitting on the top of the blip, carefully pouring a bucket. I always do this is true. I always go for the hardest route because I'm just like that. I like the hardest way. Instead of taking the obvious signs that I shouldn't go with somebody who definitely doesn't want me, I try to be like, well, maybe we can change this. Reasons why I'm probably by myself. No. Anyway, Tyler started standing off of a bliff, carefully pouring a bucket of water down the dirt on one side. He's covered in mud. Hey, check out this mudslide, he exclaims. He grabs a piece of paper of sheet metal and slides down with the dirt pile. Like he's riding a surfboard. Mud goes everywhere. He jogs back up and hands you a sheet metal. You want to try now? Sure. You make it down without bailing, but get mud splattered all over your legs. It is pretty fun though, like a hoverboard, but crunchy board. Oh my god! Can I come back? Or is this my one? It's like only chance. In fact, what's gonna go? We're just gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna. Oh my god! Wait, hold on. Can I save? I'm gonna go new save. I'm gonna go with Kyle. Let's call it that. And if it doesn't let me come back, I'm gonna just open this. Hold on, I'm going. I think I'm done for now. Come back whenever you want to must I don't care. I'll be here. Okay, cool. So you can come back. Okay, great. So I'm gonna go have that conversation with this and see where that leads me. And then if that leads me to where I want to go, then we'll choose him. Okay. Anyway, this is still where you saw him last, just hanging out, watching the jingle through the gaps in the fence. You watch him. Ooh, I love this. See, we unlock something. We unlock something. You sit and watch the jungle with him for a while. You ask if he's ever been on the other side of the fence. He nods quietly. A few times, yeah. There's a way through beyond the garrison building. You both sit in silence again for a long time for a while until he breaks it by saying, "It's really nice out there." Okay, okay. I'm totally down. I'm totally down. Let's go. He does mumble goodbye. That's progress. See, the game gets me. The game gets that I want to be his friend. Okay, so that unlocked that. Okay, so she's doing something with her knee. I don't even want to consider those two. So what I'm gonna do is definitely do Cal's and be best friends with Cal because fuck it, I want to because he's cool. But then I'm gonna go back and like I guess like before the end of this age or whatever, and go see what it will be like if I went to be best friends with this. I'm still feeling it. I don't know. I'm heavily leaning towards Cal because I feel like Cal would be like something about Cal just seems like he's gonna be more like he seems more of what I'm into, if that makes sense. Like he seems like more of my type. Like Cal seems like he's more of a hmm. Cal seems like he would be more interesting for me. You know, like I feel like he would do it better for me. Like he'll give me better. If that makes like it seems like I don't know. I can't tell now because he's super young, but I feel like he'd be more of my speed. So okay, so you go back to playing Mudslide with him and be like, "Hey, you want to be best friends forever?" He replies, scuffing his toe in the dirt. I guess so. I lost my old best friend, so yeah, okay, want to try to mudslide? I feel bad because he literally is just like, well, the woman I wanted to be with is dead. He's just like, well, I guess we can be friends because the woman I wanted is dead now. I guess you'll do. Like, well, fuck, I'm sorry. I mean, to be fair, it's fair. It's fair. If you lost the love of your life, or at least somebody that you loved first, it's especially really recent, it's gonna be hard to just to let that go and just like move on with life that fast. So I accept the honesty. I can accept somebody who's like was had a super love of their life and then they just don't know how to progress after a while. Like you learn and then from there you kind of just become I don't know, you kind of accept the new love in your life, right? I guess it goes with the theory that like people who like oh there's only one you have one soulmate, but in reality you can have more than one. You can have two or your soulmate could be reborn or there are some people who believe that soulmates like if your soulmate were to pass on early, that they could be reborn into somebody else and then you can still have them. I don't know. Whatever you believe. He replies, scuffing his toe in the dirt. I guess so. I lost my old best friend, so yeah, okay. Wanna try mudsliding again? You spend another hour on the mudslide until you're both thoroughly covered from head to toe. You couldn't be happier. Huzzah! I found my new best friend. Da da da. And everybody has stopped wanting to talk to me. Ooh, Mars still wants to talk. I bet you she's mad. Mars is in a huff because you didn't pick her for Valentine's Day. Because she, because you didn't pick her for Valentine's Day. Hmm. Seems like nobody picked her. How much does she not be my friend? Not even. It's oh my god, she's okay. She'd be all right. She will literally be all right. You'll be all right. She crosses her arm and scolds at you. Hmm. You just felt sorry for Cal, didn't you? Look, we all miss Tammy, okay? Like, that's not why I chose him. What the fuck? You're such a. This is why I didn't choose you. Whatever, Mars mutters, tossing her hair. I'm just too mature for kids my age. The older kids get me, even if you don't. You're such a loser. Like, shut the fuck up. Anyway, now that she's done having a fucking pity party, Let's play sports ball. Nice. Okay, great. You went into Cal anonymity on the hill behind Grayson. At a small construction site, they seem to be throwing logs. There's a bunch of them lying at the bottom of the hill. It's a caber toss. Anemone shouts at you, then grunts with the effort of lifting 6-meter long, mushety poles. She throws it like a javelin down the hill and sprints after it. My best record, she shouts and ties a piece of caution tape at the end of the pole. Your next turn. Your turn next, Cal says, pointing to a neatly stacked pile of construction poles beside you. From the looks of the nearby construction, they're probably destined to be a new lookout tower someday. Let's choose a thicker one. Challenge mode. Wee wee wee. Hal makes a noise like a siren. He shouts down to Anemone. Nebby's gonna throw a big one, so you better get out of the landing zone. The pole isn't exactly that heavy, but its length makes it hard to balance. You struggle to get it underneath it with your knees bent. This is going to be, toughness challenge. Lift, run, throw. Okay, fuck, this is gonna be hard. I probably won't make it, but we'll see. Uh, can I do it by numbers? No. That one's 6. The other one was 5, right? Okay, let's see. Come on. That one's 8, which is good. Right, we need 39. Try 1, 6, 7. Okay. Still 6. Okay. Oh, that's 4. Okay, let's try. Can we do 1, 1, 1 and see what that does? It's 9. That's as high as we're gonna get. Shit. Oh, okay. We are not doing good. We are not doing good. Uh, 150 stress. But I don't have that enough stress to do. Okay. 12, 30. I can either make myself really stressed out or uh 16. Uh Even if I did this one, it wouldn't really do much because it would probably lead me to 20. Maybe if we add it to this card. Nope. Can I add it to here? Nope. Add it to here. Uh, I guess I have to give up because I don't have anything. That sucks. I was defeated. It's okay. You fumble your throw, and your pole only makes it halfway down the hill, rolling a little before it comes to a stop with the others. Bonus points for rolling. Cal announces, and anonymity finds another piece of caution tape to mark your pole. You play for the rest of the afternoon, adding rules to the varieties as you go. You don't stop until the entire stack of poles are in a jumble at the bottom of the hill and decorated festively with caution tape. It's a wonder you guys got away with this. I'm trying. Leave me alone. I am absolutely trying. Let me be. I like to do one thing per month. So, anybody who wants to talk to me? Nope. Does not seem so. Oh, wait, my dad wants to talk to me. Thus is such a dry and hot season. Both suns are high in the sky, baking the usual 𝚏𝚘𝚕𝚘𝚘𝚠 jungle. Making the usually lush 𝚏𝚘𝚕𝚘𝚠 jungle. It is if there's a breeze, it's warm and you guessed it, dusty. Your parents are up every day before dawn, which comes far too early for your liking. They're usually gone by the time you're awake and home after you sleep, so you have to visit them at work if you want to see them. Good morning, Gooseberry. Your dad greets you cheerfully. Have you come to see the harvest? Your mom and I are getting crops for the actual vitamin dirt this week. Sure. Like, I just miss you and mom. Where have you gone? Oh, Buttercup, he sighs, kneeling down to look at you. So sorry. How about your mom and I take the day off and we have some family time together? Normally, I'd be like, yeah, I'd like that. Because, I understand work is important, but like, I'm also your kid. I'm also 11. Please spend time with me. Like, I'd like that. As promised, your parents leave work early for the day and spend it with you. They take a very long walk all the way along the colony walls and have a picnic overlooking the mush tree jungle beyond. Work is never too important for your family. You should spend time with the people you care about because you never know when they're going to up and die as they get electrocuted. And you head back to the lounge and play Virtual Space game and an old one where the three of you play mice and you have to build things to solve puzzles together. Yay, I feel better because I was with my parents. As your parents tuck you in that night, you think this must be the best day you've had in a long time. Yeah, because spending time with your parents is very important. Oh, he doesn't want to be a part of the colony. He's such a jerk who wants to be alone. Too bad, I want to spend time with you. Alright, last time we did humanities and we learned that we're in a fucking cult. So let's learn life science this month. You're bringing up supplies to the med bay when you see something unusual. Tangent curled up on her bench, her head pillowed on a rolled up lab coat. She's fast asleep. You stop and stare. You never see Tangent sleeping. She's always so busy. You're surprised that she has even time to nap. You turn to leave her in peace and you bump into Anemone. Whoa, Anemone says. She's hardly ever sleeps, like a couple of times of hours a night. Is she sick or something? You look back at Tangent snoring peacefully. I'm so jealous of her in her genetic enhancement, as rubbing at the one of her scales sprouting on her jawline. She hardly needs to sleep at all. She's probably stayed up all night studying for this morning's history test. We had a history test? Somehow me who's never if I wasn't told, I will never prepare. What? There was a test? Me, I flunked it, Anemone says, matter of factly. No biggie though. If I didn't have to sleep, I'd probably play games instead of studying anyway. Hand's hollow palm beeps a soft alarm. She sits up and stretches, looking totally refreshed and alert. She sees you watching her and looks annoyed. Just a power nap, she says. No reason to gawk. Work. Oh, fucking hell. This has to be there? Okay. Oh, it's only just 13. Nothing big. So I can do this. Pass! I'm amazing. I really need to get my perception and calm back up, so we're gonna work on that. Yay! It's time for the stupid thing! It's time once more for the 𝚏𝚘𝚕𝚕𝚘𝚠. The mood of the colony has been muted this year, ever since the attack during Glow, though everything is still cheerfully decorated in the feast table is still heavy with food, mostly soy rations. The 𝚏𝚘𝚕𝚕𝚘𝚠 just feels different in a way that you can't describe. The colonists gather in a square for Governor's 𝚃𝚗𝚒 speech. What a year 𝚏𝚘𝚕𝚘𝚠 has given us, the governor begins in her weedy voice. I stand before you so proud of everything that the colony has accomplished in such a short time. I have always hoped that they would bring us the best facets of humanity. Cooperation, resilience, and creativity, and the events of the year have given me no reason to doubt my convictions. Are we not going to talk about how this is a gigantic cult? Or is that not the thing that we're going to discuss? No, we're not going to talk about that. That is not going to be a conversation for discussion later. These creatures were unexpected, but I urge everyone to consider what it means for life here. If the 𝚏𝚘𝚕𝚘𝚠 can sustain megafauna, that means conditions are good for us as well. Our friends in 𝕘𝚒𝚕𝚘𝚒 are already working on the logistics for domesticating the wildlife. Your dad, a second cultivator, stands and gives you a sheepishly wave to the crowd. There is a smuttering of applause. Mars elbows you. Hey, she whispers, did you hear? My dad says Equinox gonna announce the depot's open to the public. You shoot her a questioning look and she rolls her eyes. You know, shopping? Somewhere to spend all the kudos we've been saving up? There's gonna be candies and toys and makeup and nice smelling soap, and not the boring kind in the communal showers. You know the concept of shopping. They do it in the holovids from Earth, especially the ones Mars likes, but you never actually done it. The colony provides you everything you need, but it would be nice to buy something for yourself a treat. It would be nice to buy yourself a treat. I'm mixing up words. My dad gives me an allowance, Mars says, shooting you a look of pity. It's too bad your parents make you work for yours. I hope you get eaten. How about that? I really hope that Mars is the next person that I'm like wishing the death on these kids. You and Mars tune back into speeches just as 𝚃𝚗𝚒 as predicted, announcing the opening of the general store at the depot. Mars gives you a knowing look as she claps. 𝚃𝚗𝚒 gestures for the colony members to stand. Finally, the council remains unchanged from last year. We are, as always, proud to serve you in the colony as your government. So we still have a government. Okay. The music starts up as the governor 𝚃𝚗𝚒 finishes. Thank you all for your hard work and your perseverance this year, she says over the ruckus. Together we build the future. The crowd disperses and sets up the annual 𝚏𝚘𝚕𝚘𝚠 game. Just like last year, there's a talent show, a science fair, and bot wrestling. Which one will you do? I will do bot wrestling because I did a talent show already. Damn it! I'm just so loyal to this crowd. I don't even mean to be loyal. Amina and Cal join you for the bot wrestling battalion, so-called because Com has added a hologram obstacle course this year. Competitors will each get a turn to wrestle a hydraulic bot. I'm reading fast, but I'm also reading efficiently, trying to keep it closed for as long as possible. This time, though, all competitors will first have to sprint across the festival grounds, dodging and leaping over obstacles Each obstacle triggered with will subtract your time. Great! I'm gonna have to run before I do this. Why is it 48? Oh my god. Okay. Now 6, 10, and this is now 0. Now we have 12. Booyakasha! I think that's the best we could do. Yeah. This is nope, 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 nope. This was the best we could do. Next. We need this one to have 6. One to be 2. Uh Yeah, right. I think that makes sense. Now we just need 23. I think we can do this. Uh, close. Hmm. No. I think I can push through with that 25 stress. I'm trying to see if there was a better way I could do this. Uh, no. Okay, so let's go back to what we originally did. Um, can I do that to that? Um, yeah, we'll just push through it. Look at you. God. It's so funny. Wow, look at you go. You do it. You didn't even expect the hologram obstacles to move. The last one dances around and get to your way when you get close, but your reflexes are fast enough to dodge it. Hell yeah. Everybody loves me, but I'm depressed. Popular, you're a winner and everyone wants to be your friend. Everybody wants to be my friend? Are you sure? Because it seems like nobody else wants to be my fucking friend. Oh, I forgot to mention this. Calm hoots and hollers and proudly when they absolutely destroy the competition. When Anemone has begrudgingly accepted you beat her fair and square, she shakes your hand and tells you she'll win next year. At least that made me feel better. After the festivals are over, everyone takes off for a much needed break. Mars organizes a water fight and takes over the whole colony, even the adults. It brightens everyone's spirits, and even in the thick of heat of dust. Hmm. You end up at the top of the western wall with dice launching a water-filled. You end up on the top of the western wall with dis launching water-filled oof shrooms. I mean that's what that says. Down on an unsuspecting anemone and the sports ball court below. The walls seemed like a neat place to hang out and relax, much quieter than the lounge. You're looking for some solitude. Yay, we can relax against the walls. It does. Ooh, we can sneak through. It's a tough world. I'm tough enough. Ooh. Let's go. I wanted to get my perception of it. Let's sneak through. Ooh, we did it. We got out. Events in this area can be done in any order. They won't cause time to pass, but they'll increase your stress. Return home via Expedition's Teapot flag or the home button on the top left of the screen. Watch for collectibles you can bring back as gifts. Events respawn at the beginning of each year, and new collectibles have a chance of appearing every season. Ooh, look at that! What's out here? Your way is blocked by a strange small creature with a foot with 1 foot and 4 large eyes. Wow, that's disgusting. 2 of each blink sideways on the top of his head like frog eyes. Oh, this must be a hope eye. You heard the people talk about them, but you've never seen one up close. Um, it's running around and around in circles, but stops you and takes a step forward, and it hisses at you. You didn't know hope eyes could hiss. We don't have enough animal to complete this, but we're gonna try. It's 27. So we get 3 rounds for 27. So that means it's easy. So I'm assuming we'll be able to at least get some in. What was it before? It's 12, but it's 15 now. Good. Let's try the next round. We just need 12, so that's pretty easy. Three. Oh, we did it! We did it. Nice. You're trying to get past You stop trying to get past it and just listen. Oh, you can hear the little squeaking noises from nearby. It's probably warning you to away from its nest. You carefully avoid the nest while speaking in soothing tones. The agitated little garden titters of warnings at you, but eventually lets you by. You slip through the drain pipe and out of the colony before anyone can see you. Anyone, that is, except for a dark form watching you from the tree nearby. Could that be? Is it this? He turns and disappears into the jungle. Now that you're sure of it, it's definitely this. He's not allowed outside of the colony either. I'm going to follow him. And apparently that brings you more stress. You scamper after him through the bush needles of branches and bumble scraping at your arms and legs. Without a proper enviro suit, you'll get all scratched up. This kid's fast. You quickly lose sight of this and can't find his trail again, but you do learn something by trying. This. You leave the path and sneak through the strand of mush trees in one of the little sawmills dotting this area. It's a small but busy operation, 3 people feeding mush tree logs into some kind of machine, while a fourth one directs a four-legged robot with the plasma assault mounted on the front. Let's watch what they're doing. You stay at a site and watch how they do it. When one tree crashes down, it almost seems like the others are wincing. It's probably just your imagination, though. Oh no, the trees are crying! They aren't planting new ones or leaving any behind. You know that much trees regrow every year, but they can still regrow them when they cut them down. Everything like this. Even the smaller trees and bushes are getting around up for mulch with the scary big grinder that sounds like a roaring beast. The entire process makes you uneasy, but also proud of how industrious your colony is. We're getting really stressed out. We have a yellow flower. You sneak up behind the expedition's office at the colony gates. Nobody has seen you yet. The lively hustle through the gates makes you miss your friends inside. If you want to go home, you can sneak back through the drain pipe now. Let's keep exploring. If we go over there, then we can do that. I'm getting really stressed, but I feel like this is important to do. What's this? The path here is engulfed by a dust tornado. It whirls and twirls and no signs of it moving away. Let's try. Goal is 27. Try this. This. Let's try out my heavy cards first. I don't think there's anything here, so let's try that first. That leaves me with 11. Now I have 16, so that's 2. Let's do 0 and 0 together. Nope. Let's try 1 and 1. I'm at this one. It's 6. That leaves me with 7. 7 minus 16 is the. I can do math. I can do math. Ooh, that's not what I want to do. Well, that lowered it. Uh, hmm. How do we get back to where we were before? Hmm. Yeah, because the highest we get to 7. Uh, hold on, I need to do math. You know, I would only need to make 9 next round, which I could do. Yeah, I can do this. This is gonna be easy to be 9 because this could be 3. That's already 1. That's 9. Oh, that gives me nothing. Whatever. You shut your eyes hard against the swirling dust and somehow manage to walk in a straight line through it. Once you pass through and then turn around, the dust storm settles. You wonder if walking through it will somehow cause it to die down. Okay, we're getting really stressed out. Ooh, I feel like if I run into him, he's gonna say something to me. Will he say something to me? Because I can't get over there. It won't let me. Okay, let's go this way. Okay, there's something over here. Okay, so we'll come back, but we'll definitely explore more because that is hella cool. Oh wait, I can go this way. I can go this way. You spot Uncle Tonin, Chief Surveyor. God, read that. Chief Surveyor Tonin that is bumping against preparing some automatic survey equipment in a clearing. He's very cautious, jumpy even, but he's making a lot of noise. Every few minutes he pauses. Um He pauses to listen and check his surroundings, then go back to banging away. He shouldn't be hard to avoid if you don't want to get caught sneaking around. I'm going to try to sneak past him. This is easy, so that's great. Nate said, get past him. Not a problem. Ooh. Uh, actually, do this. How the fuck did that leave me to 0? Hmm. That's 6. Okay. I'm at 7. Hold on, I'm at 7. Hmm. Oh, I get another round. I just realized I just got another. I can do another round. Okay. I just read that. I was like, okay. I was not paying attention. I just read that. I was like, oh, you can do another round. You sneak past Surveyor Tonin easily, walking while he makes noise and ducking down and stops to check his surroundings. All right, I gotta go. 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 The focus was undeniable. Let's go home because I am exhausted. This will end the month. Ah, yes, go home because I'm tired. All right, let's go rest up and get some well-needed rest. Everywhere is hot this time of year, but at least indoors there's shade and some 𝚏𝚘𝚕𝚘𝚠 of climate control. It's not a lot, but it helps. When you get bored of watermelon juice, you amuse yourself by coming up with juice cocktails with fancy names and even fancier presentations. The younger kids really appreciate the half-frozen slushy version. Took the month off. Clear-minded, you've got no stress, no worries. And it's the early wet month. I'm gonna study again soon. But before we do any of that, I'm gonna take a brief break. So I'm going to save. I like this song though. Oh, it automatically saved. Cool. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a small break and return to this stuff. Great. Be fun. Be right back. And we're back. All right, so we're in a great place. 10% chance of getting a bonus plus 1 increasing a skill. Well, Kyle wants to talk to us. Hello, Kyle. Hello, Bestie. Hold this to your head, my darling, you hear as you enter the garden looking for Cal. It'll help the swelling. Oh no, did Cal hurt his head? Holy shit! Hi, Cheeky. Look at this dude's mom! At least one of them. Holy shit, she's attractive. Hello. Cal is sitting with his mom, Auntie Tyra, who kneels beside him, holding an ice pack on his head. Cal's eyes are a little puffy. He rubs them and sniffs as you approach. Hello, Nebby. Tyra greets you with a kind smile. Don't worry. Recalcitrance just took a tumble off of something he shouldn't have been climbing. What is this ridiculous long name? I'm just calling him Kyle. Mom, Kyle complains. It wasn't that bad. Yeah, it looks like something he's got to do. He's gonna do. Yeah, it sounds like something he did. Are you gonna be okay? I wanna be like, I wanna be snarky, but I wanna be like, "Are you gonna be okay?" That's what he do. Hal shrugs. "I climbed it before and it was fine," he says, not disagreeing with you. "It was slippery from irrigation minis misters." Irrigation misters? That's all. Mom always knows how to make it better, he stays with his boyish smile, even if I'm old enough to take care of myself. "My brave boy," Tyra says, stroking his hair. "Thanks for humoring me." He looks over at you. "Don't let him show off for you, Nebby. Ground-based feats of bravery only for the rest of the day." Hal whines and wrinkles his nose. "Aw, I got his strength." Ooh, it's a powerful card. Tyra laughs and wraps him in a big motherly hug, rocking him back and forth. Despite his protests, Cal's eyes close in happiness. He really loves his mom. Oh, he's such a mama's boy. I love it. He's great. I love him. He's awesome. Can I talk to him after sneaking out, or does that not count? This is Pierce on a big rock, silently watching the forest. He barely moves as you approach. The longer you look, the more you see. Oh, okay. So him saying, "Oh, when you go outside, if you stay out there, you'll see more." Oh, see, I was getting that vibe from him when he was like, "Yeah, the longer you're out there, the more you get to see." Okay, okay. I may not go. I feel like I'm not gonna go for him anymore, but I feel like he's going to teach me a lot, and I appreciate that he wants to teach me. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely do that. I'm definitely going to like, go more under his speed and whatever. But I want to learn a bit more before I go back out there because it is getting, yeah, it's getting close to glow season, which I probably won't be able to go back out. So, yeah, let's see. Oh wait, we want to do more combat. So, let's do some more fighting. Yeah, do more defense training. Part of our self-defense is training your body so that it could be ready for any situation. The security chief has you running laps, jumping through tires, climbing walls, and sprinting back and forth. He has the inverted anti-gravity pad that makes your limbs feel super heavy. When you are doing jumping jacks on it and then do them again, it's at normal gravity. It feels like you could jump straight back up the wormhole. It's exhausting, but not that different than sports ball training. This, because I'm tough, I feel like we're more tough than usual, which gives us more strength. I feel like I want to say this is a breeze. Hell yeah, look at that. Ooh, who the hell is that? Who the hell is that? Is that Cal? Hold up. Is that Cal? Wait the fucking minute. Hold the phone. If that's Cal, then fuck this. We're gonna go straight for that. I'm not a muscles person, but I'm definitely a daddy's person, but hell fucking yeah. Let's go. Let's fucking go. We need 15. Trust me, I'm about to be amazing at this. Ooh, card becomes a physical red card. Ooh. We're at 13. Wait, hold on. Let's fucking go, baby! We got a little bit more combat, which is great. Which is what I want. We're in the midwed month. I'm not as stressed right now. Wait, I got a log. What haven't I done? I don't think I've studied another one. I'm gonna study something else now. Let's study some engineering. Kids, the ship's onboard intelligence Prudence glides into the room on her ceiling track, and the class cheers. Prudence is so cool. She's like a person, but also a machine. She knows a lot of jokes, and she could tell you anything about space. She never gets bored of or frustrated by your questions. You all know me, she says, but I bet some of you have questions about how I work. What do you want to know? Okay. How do you know so many things? My brain is big, she explains. It's just enormous, really. Much bigger than your little monitor you see here. And it's connected to the ship's HoloNet. So anything you can look up on your holopams, I just know. What's your job? Well, right now, part of me is showing animal videos to children in the cruise, and part of me is here teaching you, but most of me is monitoring the engines which give us power and the life support system and makes it comfortable in here. Do you have to eat and poop? Things that you want to ask your normal teacher. She laughs, but she's never sounded quite the same as the real person's laugh. I guess you could say I eat electricity, but not in the same way that you get electric energy from food. But no, I've never pooped. I think it sounds kind of neat, actually. Prudence explains that she had to do all kinds of calculations to help fly the ship and land it, and that she was designed to provide a user-friendly interface to the ship's systems. But how has modded me to be more than just that, she says proudly. Now I can even tell jokes. Oh. Why did the computer cross the road? She says. She asks. Why? Rugen smiles widely. All those numbers and zeros, because I don't know binary code, but sure. She's so smart. Oh, just 16? Oh, that's easy. Okay. Cart becomes mental blue. There we go. I win. How do I get more animals? I guess I have to go outside more. I've never mentioned that the music here is so nice. All right, so now I want to try to go outside because I want to know more with animals, but I don't think any of these is going to help me with outside. This is going to help me with Mars. Okay. Okay, so this is not what I want. Will this help me with animals? Because I want to get more animals because I feel like I did a little bit more of everything. But I think the only way to get with animals is just like to you have to go outside. Yeah, I feel like you have to go outside to like actually get more familiar with animals. But it's gonna stress you out, so then whatever you do, you have to like I guess you have to be careful about that. What happens if I say I'm tough enough? Well, so you are, Uncle Tonin replies, his voice happy as you look at him in pride. You're growing up, aren't you? He nods and pats you on the shoulder. You know he's thinking of Tammy. Listen, he tells you, I can see that you're a tough cookie, and I'd love for you to take on the surveyor team in the future, but you'll have to wait a few more years first. Come see me when you're older, okay, kiddo? Dejected, you drag your feet as you walk through the gates to safety. While there is still this secret's way out of the drain pipe near the Grayson, the adults won't let you visit the Valley of Vertigo on the subsequently swamps or the other cool places the Severes get to go yet. You could still sneak through there and explore the outside of the colony walls. So I can't go through there yet. I can't tell her what I learned because I don't have organization better. How much do I have? I have 19. I'm one away from it before I could tell her what I want to do. Okay. Hmm. And I need 20 animals. How do I do that? How do I get to learn more animals? I want to be able to tell my mom what I learned in school, but that requires that I spend the month organizing shit. But I also want to, I don't want to game my toughness yet. Okay, let's just go organize stuff so maybe we can do that with our mom. Go do that. Let's go deliver supplies. It's been a while, but it's time to attend a meeting of the Secret Fun Times Club. Mars started the Secret Fun Times Club years ago when you were little kids. Tangent and Tammy agreed to join at the time, but then you all got busy with other things and forgot about it. Then Tammy died. You meet in the unused conference room in the command, which Mars says is perfect for a secret club. Club President Mars brings the meeting to order. Tange, Vice President writing down secrets, records the meeting notes on her holopalm. As Vice President of Fun Ideas, it was your job to come up with something for the club to do today. You chose making friendship bracelets and brought all the supplies you would need. Today, Mars announces we're going to make friendship bracelets, and I have an even better idea. You're going to sell them to people for kudos. This isn't exactly how kudos are supposed to be used, but Mars is hard to argue with sometimes. The three of you spend the afternoon braiding bracelets out of recycled bits of wire in bright plastic packaging. I don't even want to hang out with these girls, but I like a friendship bracelet. Your heartbeats, your hearts aren't really in it though. All three of you know that Tammy would have been much better at this than you. Making friendship bracelets was one of her favorite things. She was always giving them to people and didn't expect anything in return. It's eventually Mars who calls the meeting early. She takes all of your misshapen bracelets and looks at them dubiously. I don't know if people will want to trade their kudos for these, but I'll do my best. I'll put the kudos in the club treasury. Meeting adjourned. You ask Tangent if she thinks Mars is actually going to sell them. My controller keeps dropping, and I'm not sure why. Sorry. Okay, here we go. I don't know why that keeps happening. I think so, Tans tells you, but the club doesn't even have a treasury. She'll probably just keep the kudos for herself. She doesn't seem to care. I care. That's money, bitch. I worked on that. Do that. At least I got extra kudos. For what? I don't know. There's a commotion in the square. An expedition vehicle has driven through the gates and is idly in the middle of the square, an unusual sight. People come down from the command to investigate. Who are you? Utopia gets out of the vehicle and trudges over the 𝚃𝚒𝚒𝚗𝚏. After a brief conversation, you see 𝚃𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚗 gesture for people to unload the vehicle and clear the area. You stay out of the way and see what they're unloading. More stress. It's a body. Uh, Chief Survivor Tonan's body. Someone quickly covers him in a sheet, but not before the image of his torn, open body is sheared into your memory. However, he died. It was violent and bloody. You feel your stomach cramp with nausea. What happened? This says, coming over to crunch around the corner with you. You share that Uncle Tonan is dead, and he stares at the sheet covered body intensely as if he could see through it. Did they say how? They'll never tell us the truth anyway. I was like, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. It's one bag. Nobody will tell the kids what really happened. Did something eat him? Did he get lost or fall off a cliff? Do they even know? This frowns frowning. They don't want us to know about the monsters and other worse stuff. They want us to think everything is fine, but it's not. The planet isn't as nice as they say it is. He shakes his head. They hate that they can't control us. You and Dis watch the adults carry Uncle Tonan's body away. From the way he's practically vibrating, you could tell that Dis wants to ask more questions about what happened. After a few awkward minutes, he sneaks away and without saying anything, probably to try to get to take a look at the body. At least Tammy isn't around to see this, you think. At least they're together now, wherever people go when they die. You watch 𝚏𝚗𝚕𝚘 bend over to get a hug from 𝚃𝚗𝚒, wiping her eyes as she finally cries. 𝚃𝚗𝚒 has never been the most comforting presence in your life, but it seems to help. 𝚏𝚗𝚕𝚘 will probably be the chief surveyor. At 24, she'll be the youngest council member. She was only a toddler when the stratosphere left Earth. Apparently, her sharp eye and hoverbike flying skills are the best for expeditions. Can we stop killing people, please? One. All right, so we lost another person. But at least it's her dad. It was Tammy's dad. So now he doesn't have to look so sad anymore. It's easier to read when it's dark, he explains. The less glare, the best season. I didn't mean to talk to him, but here we are, I guess. Well, more dead people. Why are the kids outside? Let's talk about it. Anemone is running. I guess I can train with her since I'm more tough. I'll come back for you. Mars is likely inside. Cal is likely inside. Ooh, a cluster. And they're not gonna let me out unless I sneak out. Let's train with Anemone. On your way to the sports ball pitch, Anemone stirs a story about the time her brother Com once spiked the ball so hard that he broke 𝚏𝚗𝚕𝚘's nose back when she used to play sports ball. She describes it in gory detail. But don't go easy on me, she exclaimed. That's why we have med beds, right? Plus, I might get a cool scar. She thumbs a blue scale over on her jaw, right under her ear. We keep losing people, bro. I lose somebody every year of my life. It won't be long before I'm like, everyone's dead. I don't know why it's funny to me. Oh, why is mom out here? Mom! I can tell you what I learned today. Your mom gives you a stern look. Be careful, she warns. Now that we know for a fact that it isn't safe out during glow, I won't have you venturing close to the walls, so stay where I can see you, close to the ship. Tell her what I learned today. You've been learning lots of different organization methods in school. Alphabetical, chronological, Dewey, decimal. Honestly, it sounds like a lot of work. Why would you bother to organize anything when you can just ask Cougarants to find whatever you need? It's just paperwork. Do you even know why I call it paperwork? Your mom laughs. It's true. It's not like you're sorting actual paper. Back on Earth, we used to have paper to. Nah, never mind. She claps you on the back of the head. Good for you and having your head together. Good for you for having your shit together. Mom, I'm hella stressed. Where's Cal? I think Cal's inside. But now I want to go venture out because fuck that. I want to know what's going on. Ooh, hey. We can't sneak out! Damn! Because they closed the gates. You can't sneak out during glow season. That fucking sucks. And I think I learned all the lessons throughout this month. And I don't really want to do that right now. Hmm. Hmm. I guess I'll go shovel some dirt because that will give me like my friendship with Cal. Yeah. Because I actually wanted to learn more about animals, but I guess I'll go shovel some dirt. The geobonic stones are comforting beacons of light during glow. While everyone else is throwing off an unsettling alien light, the domes are stable, dependable, human. You like spending time with them, tending to the seedlings that will be translating into the fields and pollen. Let's shovel dirt! Oh, this is easy. We can just do 5, 5, and another 5. We're amazing. I'm glorious. I may be stressed out, but I also am friends with Cal. And as long as I'm friends with Cal, then I shall be. He shall not die. It's been a quiet glow, but the grim, surreal darkness of the season reminds you of last year's violence. As the month wears on, you overhear arguments at dinner, adults worrying that an attack is still coming, and others who think the first was a fluke. Surveyors? Yeah, surveyors mentioned seeing new tracks in the forest, but are shushed so people don't panic. The gates are closed. You drill emergency procedures, feeling soundlessly from the classrooms to the cringe to hide under tables, waiting for sirens to call the all clear. You drill and prepare and worry, but nothing happens. Then, just as glow is starting to wane, the toxic purple pill of the wormhole fading as the sun almost rises past the horizon again, the sirens start. You're heading to the hovel navel in your bed when you hear them, followed by the stomp of boots down the hallway outside of your quarters. The alert flashes on your hollow palm. Well, time to go inside. There's a problem. I was about to freak out, but did my dad die? I fucking hope not. He better not have died. I will fucking kill everyone. You get another message from your dad. Me and your mom are going to stay in the greenhouses. We're safe. Just follow Auntie Anne to the creche and wait for us, okay? Don't worry. We have way more prepared than last year. Love you. Stay safe. You could go to the crunches where you belong, or you could follow the security guards and see what's happening at the gates. Nah, I don't want to see what's fucking happening. Because I'm fucking brave and I want to see what's going on because fuck it. You sneak out during living quarters and head towards the gate. You immediately stopped by Chief Rhett, who stops at this. You immediately spotted by Security Chief Rhett, who stops what he's doing to yell at you and gesture angrily. What the hell are you doing out here? There's no place for kids. Get your ass back inside. How about I try to help? How much is this gonna fuck me up? 34. Okay, let's see here. 3. That's 14. What if I did... Can I move this over? Oh. That's 14! I need to get 7. Uh... It's 12, 14, 15. We're close. We just need 5. Ooh, we won automatically. Yes. Let's fucking go. What's this? What's bad? I lost 5 kudos for that, but that's okay. 5 people do not like me right now. You stick around the outside of the skirmish at the gates, throwing rocks and yelling at any creature that gets too close. You're not sure if it made a difference, but the good news is at least you're not injured. When the dust clears, Red spots you in the hiding shadows and personally escorts you back to your quarters, where your mom and dad penalize you for disobeying them. When things have calmed down, you overhear your parents talking. I'm not going to be the first to congratulate Red, but all of his defense improvements were exactly what we needed, your mom grumbles. He's going to be insufferable at the next council meeting. Your dad pats her head. Credit when credit's due, 𝚏𝚜𝚜𝚜. He says, and she smiles despite herself. It could have been worse. Your mom nods. And they both sit in silence before your dad speaks again. Poor Hal, he sighs. What a way to go. Professor Hal is dead? Your parents startle. Hey, Pumpkinhead, your dad says, yeah, they're going to announce in a few hours after everyone's had a chance to calm down. He didn't make it. I keep losing people! What the fuck? Who's going to teach classes now? More like, what the fuck happened? Don't worry about that, your mom replies, shooting your dad a look to keep him from talking. It's adult stuff, okay? You guys won't be able to go into the engineering wing for a little bit, not until it's decontaminated. Let the bodies hit the floor. There's just so many bodies, man. What the fuck? You curl up quietly to think. Professor Howell just can't die. He just can't be gone. He's your teacher. And the engineering wing is where you go to take classes. You can't imagine something bad happening in such a safe place. You fall asleep thinking for sure that there's been a mistake. Oh, hell no. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? 12, 13, 14. Hold on. 13. This is 12, 13. Then it jumps you to 15. Hold on. So this is 12. This is 13. 13. This is 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. So what the fuck? Let's recap. I became a lot tougher. I became a lot braver. I was remaining loyal to the cause, but I'm starting to think being loyal to this colony is bullshit because everybody keep dropping like motherfucking flies. So I'm about to explore some more when I turn 12 on the outside. And what else is about to happen? We realized that we're gonna go away from Dis and go to Cal. I mean, when you get older, you start losing interest in people. It's fine, whatever. That just happens. I realized that my true friends are actually Anemone, Cal, and Dis may be onto something. He may not be the best person, but he may be onto something because he starts realizing the bullshit completely. My parents aren't telling me enough, which is fine, but whatever. I'm gonna start finding out for myself. So what we're gonna do is try to find out more shit in the next episode because when we go to age 12, I'm gonna start learning some more bullshit because I'm gonna start venturing out the bullshit because this is some nonsense right here. We're deadly sure. we're definitely gonna find out some more. So let's see. So we'll see. Once I'm 12, we'll see what happens when I'm 12. We'll learn the truth. We'll start learning more of the truth when I'm 12. Because this is a fucking cult. And I shall not be swayed anymore. We're about to hit we're in the preteens now. We can make our own decisions. We're a full adult. We're about to be a full teenager, rebellious ages. We'll see.